Hollywood Studios Resortcaster, the entry right behind me.
Good morning from my favourite Disney World park. We are at Disney Hollywood Studios this morning and it is like cloudy and windy and I'm low-key like really hope it doesn't rain first thing this morning because I want some nice photos and I don't want my hair to be ruined. We are on the lookout for some umbrellas because if the heaven's open right now, we are screwed. We do have, so we just bought Genie Plus, and we have a booking for Mickey and Minnie 11, but we are heading over to Tower of Terror and Rock and Roller Coaster first thing this morning, and then we'll be back to ride Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway at lunchtime. Really excited for today. Obviously there's loads of new stuff for us. Haven't done Mickey and Minnie before, haven't done Star Wars Land before. So yeah, a fun day of new experiences. But first, we are heading to the Tower of Terror because it's the best and I've missed it so much. So windy.
Is it?
It do be raining really bad. The rest of them have gone to the queue for Tower and we've done a child swap. The queue for a Tower is currently 90 mins because they're on one shaft. So we're going on the Stratocaster ride, aka Rock and Roller Coaster featuring Aerosmith. Yes, I did buy an umbrella. It was $17 and it will be $17 well spent if it means my hair is saved, because otherwise I'll have the ump for the rest of the day. But yeah, I think it's only like half-hour queue or something for this.
But while we're here, should we not go on? Put 'em on the table.
Remy, what have you got? What?
Sit right in.
Who's on your waffles? What have you got? Right, so we have had a little bit of a mare. The good news is, I'm going to say this now, it has stopped raining for right now, but we got in the queue for Rock and Roller Coaster, queued about half an hour, and then they were like, get out of the queue, it's broke. Like, it wasn't even a, oh, it's down, but it'll be back up. It was just, leave, get out. So we got out. We're just waiting for them to get off of Tower now. I don't think they should be too much longer, and then we can do our child swap. And it'll be our turn to travel to the 5th dimension. Yay! I'm so excited to go back on Tower. It's my favourite ride, and I haven't been on it since 2018, which is insane. I'll be interested to ride it since riding, obviously they updated the Paris one and it's nuts now. Like, it has that like spooky storyline with the creepy girl, and it launches you and stuff, whereas this one's very different. It has the whole dark ride section, so I am intrigued to see how it's going to ride. But yeah, very excited to get back on my favourite ride in the entire world, the Hollywood Tower Hotel, Tower of Terror.
Beyond it is another dimension, a dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
So good to be back on the Tower of Terror. It's still my favourite ride in the entire world. It's just, and I always say this every single time I go on it, and if you've watched my vlogs you'd have heard me talk about this before. It's the whole setup of it. It's the fact that you can see it from the car park, and the minute you see it you're like, fuck, that's tall. And you like walk towards it, and the whole time you're in the park you're like drawn towards it like a beacon. It's like ominous and like just looming over everything, like. And then you get in the queue and there's all like the creepy like 1930s music playing. Just everything about it is just, it builds an atmosphere like no other attraction in the entire world. And then obviously the ride itself is awesome as well. Like, it's just so good. I absolutely love that ride. I'm glad we managed to do it kind of first thing and get it out of the way. There's no kind of anxiety of wanting to go on it. I don't really know what we're going to do now. I think Remy wants to do the Lightning McQueen Academy thing, but Harley might have taken him on that while we were doing Tower of Terror, so I don't know. I'll let you know in a bit where we end up. But yeah, glad things are picking up our day here at Disney's Hollywood Studios, because it started off a little bit soggy and frustrating. So we are heading over to Toy Story Land to get in the queue for Slinky Dog, because surprisingly Remy can go on it, which I'm a bit I don't know how he's going to react considering he cried on the Scorpion Express at Chessington. So yeah, I'm intrigued to see how he's going to fare on this one. But the queue times have been weird. Like Tower of Terror said it was a 120-minute queue, and they queued 45 to 60 minutes for it. So, I mean, yeah, they seem to be massively overestimating the queue times, which isn't a problem. It's just, you know, when it's like good to know. But yeah, hopefully the same will happen again. I think Slinky Dog says it's 50 minutes, which is not bad.
Do you want to go on it? Yeah. It's a soft dog.
You watching?
You coming?
Yes. Wait for launch.
Here we go.
It's been very well done.
Club for one.
What's been your favourite ride you've been on so far?
Together at all times. Now stand on them, climb on them,
Rem, are you going at the front?
Say Slinky Dog!
Slinky Dog! Woohoo! Rem, what one you getting? Is that the ride you went on? Where did you sit? Which seat did you sit in?
Right here.
Front. Right at the front. Was it very good? Did you like it?
We just come off Slinky Dog Dash. Remy got another cred. Weird that he can go on that. Kind of intense. Multiple launches. Yeah. And he sat in the front as well, bless him, the whole way around. You could just hear him screaming. But yeah, I think he liked it. He's as a reward, he's got the Slinky. Look at him. What have you got? He got the toy of the ride for being a good boy and going on it and not making a fuss. We have 2 lightning lanes now. The first one is for Midway Mania and the second one is for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, which I'm so excited for. But yeah, we're going to do Midway Mania first, obviously, because it's right there.
Just a log cabin. Please make sure everybody in your party has a set of those.
We just did Toy Story, and I keep calling it Midway Mania. They changed the name, didn't they? It's Toy Story Mania now. With our lightning lane. I got 158,000 points. Someone else in our vehicle got 160,000. I don't know who it was. Ollie. Was it Ollie? Ollie beat me by 2 points. But you know, on the final bit where all the points come up, my finger slipped off the lever. So that was annoying. My arm aches now. But yeah, it's time for us to go and ride Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway or Railroad? I always get the name wrong. But I've had that phrase muted on Twitter and Instagram for about 4 years now because I didn't want any spoilers of what it is, what it does. I don't know what it is. So I'm really excited to ride it. But apparently it's amazing. Everyone says it's really good. So hopefully it lives up to expectations. But I'll tell you in a minute when we get off.
Hi, Goofy! Well, beautiful day for a picnic. Yep, we're off to the park. See you all there.
Oh my god, y'all. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway Railroad, whatever it's fucking called, was so good. I'm so glad that I avoided spoilers for that because there were several moments where I was like, wow, I did not expect it to do that. just a heads up, I'm going to talk about some spoilers now, so if you're like me and you don't like spoilers, skip ahead a couple of minutes. That was amazing. I didn't expect it to be trackless at all. Like, it completely caught me off guard. Sorry, I was going to the toilet. It completely caught me off guard, and you're like, it's just stupid. Like, I love cartoons and stuff anyway, so it had this whole cartoony vibe the whole way through, and it's just really silly, like silly cartoony stuff captured in a really, really cool way. It's just so fun, like a really good, fun family attraction. Like, again, we could take Remy on that, and it was still like really enjoyable, really like thrilling. But like babies can go on it, so it's like, yeah, best of both worlds. It was so good. I will admit, you know me, I love an old school janky dark ride, so I do miss Journey into the Movies, the great movie ride. But that's because I'm old school and I like crap stuff like that. But I mean, it's a very worthy replacement. It's brilliant, real good fun. Absolutely loved it. I think we're gonna go check out Batuu next. I think some people are just having a wee, and then we're gonna head off. So be prepared for. I'm preparing myself for things to get a little bit emotional. My family is full of some hardcore Star Wars fans, so yeah, I think things are about to get a little bit intense. We have landed in Batuu. Oh my god. This is insane. It's so weird because I remember seeing the first concept art so long ago, and now we're here. Look. All this stuff. Oh! The smell, it smells like metal. Look.
Very good.
Now, what are the rules?
You can't read Arabic?
I can't. No, you broke the first rule.
Number one,
Yeah.
no quacky and monkey lizards. Number
Okay.
two, no staring.
Staring. Yeah, that makes sense.
Number three, no fighting, biting, or ripping off the limbs.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to see. Or shoot first. Number four, take nothing, leave nothing.
Yeah.
Number five is clean up after your animals, creatures, or droids. There we go. Now I can finally read that one. Last one is Wookiees have a 2-drink limit maximum. No exceptions. That's the one in red.
No exceptions.
No
Got that.
exceptions, got it.
Got it. 100%. Yeah.
If you don't follow those rules, I'm going to kick you out.
If I've already been kicked out of.
He's off at 2:30.
I'm a Chiefs fan.
Sharon.
Okay, so we made it to Ogre's Cantina. I'll tell you a secret, we waited 10 minutes to get in here, so don't worry about having a reservation. If you're a group of two, we waited 10 minutes. Right, I got this. It's called the Outer Rim. It's basically, from what I can tell from the description, it's a margarita.
I got kicked.
Yeah, good. It's delicious. Cheers. Okay, we got the blue milk. Yeah.
Recording?
Yeah. It's nice. I like it. There's like bits in it and I don't know what the bits are.
train shipment of coaxium. Gunners, you clear the path. Pilots, line up behind the train. And engineers, you harpoon them.
So we just right. We have a lightning lane for Rise for later, but we thought, oh, the queue's not that bad. We'll try and give it a go. We went in there, 10 minutes. The ride went down. We sat there for like a good 40 minutes, and it's just not doing anything. So we've bailed, and instead we are going to ride Muppet Vision 4D. So we're doing that instead. Yay! I love Muppet.
What else did you choose? Was it Mickey Mouse?
This is not a door. Okay.
Hey, look! Look at the guy in the goofy mask! That's not a mask. Oh, sorry, lady.
I love Muppet Vision 3D. It's so stupid and kitschy. That's why I love the Muppets. The Muppets are just like kitsch, camp, stupid humour, and I love it. I was trying to get a picture of the Miss Piggy fountain at the front, but I've noticed something. I was saying, like, I know people don't think of things in like terms of like photos, but earlier we were in Star Wars Land and this woman was just like stood in front of the like main view of the Millennium Falcon and just like stood there, like she wasn't looking at it. She was just like stood with her buggy like on her phone, and everyone was like trying to take pictures and she was just stood there like completely oblivious. And the same thing's just happened there. I was like, oh, I want a picture of the Miss Piggy fountain, and there's a woman just like stood with her buggy like scrolling for her phone. It's like, okay. Great, thanks. I think we are going to ride the old Star Wars ride now, which is Star Tours, which I actually love. I think Star Tours, honestly, we rode Smuggler's Run. Didn't talk about Smuggler's Run. Oh my god. To be fair, I was going to ride Rise of the Resistance and then review them both. I think Star Tours is better than Smuggler's Run by like quite a long way. I think the thing with Smuggler's Run is you need to like be interested in the fact that you are driving the Millennium Falcon, and it was fun. Like, it was a fun ride, but to me, Star Tours is a better version of the same thing. And we're riding it now. Yeah, just did Star Tours, can confirm. I don't think that's any like shocking revelation. That's like generally the consensus, right? People prefer Star Tours to Smuggler's Run. It's made me kind of go, I don't really get, like, I understand why, like the cost and stuff, but like I don't really get why you'd have a half-assed attraction. Like, I was really like, when we went in the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon, like, it looks cool. Again, if that's like quite an iconic thing, but I was like, yeah, this doesn't feel like a world-class Disney attraction, you know? Like, it was bang average, whereas Star Tours, it feels epic, and like you have the music, and everything just feels a bit more heightened. We are heading over, it's time for our Rock and Roller Coaster Fast Pass. Lightning Lane, not Fast Pass, Lightning Lane. So we're going to head back over to the entrance of Rock and Roller Coaster and meet my family to do that. I love Rock and Roller Coaster. I know it's only like a stupid like Vekoma launch coaster, but it is a fun ride. I was a bit sad earlier when it went down when we were queuing for it. But yeah, hopefully this time we get on it. That's Rock and Roller Coaster done. That's always like such a nostalgic ride for me. I think it was like one of my first inverting roller coaster was Python at Busch Gardens Tampa, but that was certainly like up there with one of them. And it's just went like, when I was younger, I was always like a bit of a grunger, so that was like the rock and roll ride, right? Like, I feel like there's certain rides, like if you grew up like goth or a little bit alternative at Disney World, there are like certain rides that you like associate with. For me, it's always fabulous Tower of Terror, Rock and Roller Coaster and Haunted Mansion are like my big three. Yeah, it just brings back a lot of memories, and also like it was one of my granddad's favourite rides as well, and I remember the first time going on it with him, his ride photo was so funny. We were just laughing about that then. It's just such a fun ride. I'm really glad that there doesn't seem to be any immediate plans to get rid of it just now, so here's hoping that stays, because I know I was looking at Twitter earlier and it said that Rock and Roller Coaster in Paris, RIP, sadly no longer with us, is going to be Iron Man. It's called something crap and I can't remember the name of it, but that's now part of the Marvel superhero campus, so we don't have one close to home anymore, so I have to come all the way here if I want my Aerosmith fix. Not that I'm a massive Aerosmith fan, I like the songs they play on the ride. It's a fun time. Right, we're gonna go. We do have a lightning lane for Rise of the Resistance, however, it's not for another 2 hours. So we're kind of just gonna get in the standby line and hope it doesn't break down this time. I probably just jinxed it by saying that, but here's hoping.
Is no longer safe. We have transports waiting to take you to General Organa's.
Good. Open another hyperdrive. Yes, check the hyperdrive.
We are just heading out of the park. We've just come off of Rise of the Resistance. Oh my freaking god. Again, if you don't want spoilers, and I would recommend if you haven't been on it to avoid spoilers, skip ahead a couple of minutes or just finish the video. We're going to talk about Rise of the Resistance now. Okay, that was absolutely nuts. That was absolutely insane. I can't even get my head around what just happened. It was so seamless. What a seamless way to experience like an action scene from a film. It really felt like you were in the movie, which is appropriate considering we're at Disney's Hollywood Studios. That was a big flash of lightning. I've got an umbrella. It's stormy today. I can't even put it into words. Obviously I'll write a big review. Woo! I'll write a big review on the blog so I can kind of put my words, my thoughts to paper. But wow, like multi-level, fully fledged, covers all bases attraction. Like you've got like the narrative there, a little bit of it like guest interaction. You've got like a pre-show that actually feels like it has a purpose. Hello, Flight of Passage, I'm looking at you. That's how you do a pre-show. Like actual thrill elements, like there's dropping and spinning, and it's just absolutely amazing. Oh, and robots, loads and loads of robots, and amazing like blend of like projections, and god, it's so good. There were some seriously cool effects. Favourite effect in the ride, there's a bit where Kylo Ren is coming after you with a lightsaber, and the lightsaber like cuts through the metal, and it looks real. It looks like there's really a lightsaber cutting through the metal, and it was amazing. Wow, spicy storm. Oh my god, so good. So glad we got to go on it today, and I can't wait. We're coming back next week and we're going to be riding it again. It's amazing. Like, as you can tell, I'm a little bit speechless. In terms of like favourite, I can acknowledge that is probably the best dark ride in the world. Technically speaking, that is the best dark ride. In terms of enjoyment, Tower of Terror still pips it for me, but I think there's like a lot of nostalgia at play there now. But it was excellent. It's probably like my second favourite dark ride in the world, I'm gonna say. With that, I'm gonna leave it there. That's been our day at Disney's Hollywood Studios. My umbrella's it's struggling a little bit. If you liked this vlog, give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Have you been on Rise of the Resistance? What did you think? Where does it rank in terms of dark rides for you? Were you as impressed as I was? And also, if you haven't already subscribed, please do consider subscribing, especially if you like theme park stuff, because that is what we do here whenever I go to a theme park. I usually bring the camera along with me and show you what we get up to. I'm going to leave it there because the wind is picking up and I'm starting to get really wet. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.